Kai Cenat used to be unstoppable, their internet's golden child, the loud, funny, genuine streamer who made everyone feel like they were part of something bigger. But in 2025, the tide has turned. The same fans who once called him the face of streaming are now calling him fake, arrogant, and out of touch.
Why do all you guys hate him out of nowhere?
Twitter threads and Reddit posts and TikTok compilations all share the same message. Kai isn't the same anymore.
DDG felt like there was a lot of competition somewhere, bro. And it's like, y'all comms are fooling y'all. This is what's splitting us up. If y'all know I'm the last to view competition, I just did streaming university, gang. I be in my own space being creative, and people be feeling the need to top that. Or to no, I have to be better. I have to do more than he did.
And maybe they're right. Because when you start taking a closer look at everything Kai's done in the past year, from the fake promises to the ignored controversies, it paints a dark picture. This isn't just one creator's fall from grace. This is about how fame can twist someone from being real to becoming everything they once stood against.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of it's a go-go. So this new school in Makoko for the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school right now.
This is the dark side of Kai Cenat. To understand Kai's downfall, we must go back to the very beginning. Before the fame, before the chaos, before the millions of fans, Kai was just a kid from the Bronx trying to make it out. He grew up in a single-parent household with his mom, juggling school, life, and the dream of becoming something bigger. He started creating content back in 2015. Skits, funny clips, short videos posted to Facebook and Instagram. The grind was slow, the recognition barely existed, but he kept going. By 2018, he moved over to YouTube, where his energy and comedic timing finally started to click.
Kai, where's your YouTube channel? Why don't you have a YouTube channel? You need to start getting paid for what you're doing. Kai, where's your YouTube channel? I got one thing to say. Welcome to my YouTube channel! He needs some milk!
Through pure consistency, he connected with other creators like Phantom and joined AMP, a content group that would change everything for him. With AMP, Kai's chaotic energy and quick humor started to shine. People didn't just laugh at him, they laughed with him. He felt authentic, like the kind of guy you would joke with in class one day and then blow up on the internet the next. And when he transitioned to Twitch, that's exactly what happened. From 2021 onward, Kai's rise was meteoric. He pulled insane numbers, broke subscriber records, and became one of the biggest streamers in the world. He went from a kid trying to make it to a millionaire entertainer with the entire internet watching his every move.
Hi, I'm here on behalf of Guinness World Records. My name is Andy Glass. I go all around the world, and I oversee and award Guinness World Records titles. And I can officially confirm, I know the count is rolling, but we have you last certified at 1,095,265.
It was a perfect success story, but that's the first thing about perfection. It never lasts. For years, Kai was seen as the people's streamer. He wasn't corporate, he wasn't scripted, and he wasn't trying to be anyone but himself.
Y'all comms are fooling y'all. This is what's splitting us up. If y'all know I'm the last to view competition, I just did streaming university, gang. I be in my own space being creative, and people be feeling the need to top that. Or to no, I have to be better. I have to do more than he did. It's not that, bro. Y'all don't have to do what I do. I play gaming marathons because I figured out when I play it piece by piece per stream, this loses my viewers and it fluctuates because people don't understand.
That was his magic. But somewhere between the brand deals, the celebrity collaborations, and the endless pressure to keep outdoing himself, that magic started to fade. The energy that once felt natural started to feel rehearsed. The humor that once felt genuine started to feel forced. And the Kai that fans had grown to love started to disappear.
Kai has lost his relationship with his audience. He still makes entertaining streams that people like to watch, but he's lost a certain relatability with his audience. It just happens to a lot of guys as they grow and get bigger as streamers, when they kind of start to lose the relatability and groundedness of their content that they came into the game and got popular with. If you look at Jester, and the content he made in 2015 is way different than the content he makes now. While his ideas may be bigger and better, he's no longer a relatable figure. And the same with Mr. B. What happens is a lot of guys become big content creators, And then they begin to lose like why people like them. So now it becomes people liking their content more than they actually like them as a person, as a content creator. And the same thing happens with rappers. Like you come in the game as like a humble, relatable guy, and people relate to your struggle and what you came up with, but then you become rich, so you kind of lose all the topics and subject matter you were rapping about.
At first, it was subtle. More luxury posts, more polished branding, less interaction with his fans. Then came the moments that really started to turn people off. The moments that made people realize maybe Kai wasn't who they thought he was.
I'm far from fake, and I want y'all niggas to know that. When I'm getting my foot in these doors, I'm really fessing niggas up live though. You can't say I'm not.
The first big turning point came with his disastrous PS5 giveaway in New York City.
Alright, y'all, we are in New York City, my hometown. So I'm gonna do another giveaway. If it end up being crazy, then we're gonna see what happens.
What was meant to be a fun, spontaneous fan event turned into absolute chaos. Thousands of people flooded Union Square with no organization, no plan, and no safety precautions. The result was a full-scale riot.
Lower Manhattan, and you can see news helicopters are overhead. That's Union Square Park. The park has been swarmed and basically overrun by people. Look at the crowds of people there. In fact, subway lines, bus lanes, they're bypassing Union Square. It's a big subway station in Manhattan. Apparently what had happened here is a popular Twitch streamer was holding a video game giveaway.
Police swarmed the area, multiple people were injured, and Kai himself was arrested for inciting this riot. For most people, that would be career-ending, but Kai was still riding a wave of goodwill at the time. Fans brush it off as a mistake, a chaotic streamer just being too generous.
Got an update from the NYPD, and here's what we know tonight. According to police, Cenat will be charged with multiple counts.
The influence is charged. He's going to be charged with multiple counts, at least 2 counts of inciting a riot, unlawful assembly, and a few other charges.
But that was only the beginning. Months later, Kai made headline news again when he visited Makoko, one of the poorest regions in Nigeria. He promised to fund a new school there to help kids who didn't have access to proper education or safe housing. The internet praised him for it. People called it the most wholesome moment of his career.
On behalf of the NFL Foundation and the league's Inspire Change campaign, we are very happy to present $200,000 in donations. $100,000 to the Speed Foundation, benefiting Big Brothers Big Sisters of America, and to the Cenat Foundation, supporting high school efforts in Nigeria. Amazing causes. Speed and Kai, amazing work by you both, supporting opportunities for deserving youth.
But after the cameras stopped rolling, nothing seemed to happen. A year passed and fans started to notice that Kai hadn't posted a single update about the school. No photos, no progress, no transparency. And when creators visited the same area later, there was no sign of a new construction. The same kids Kai promised to help were still stuck in the same place, the same struggling school, and the same worsening conditions. That's when fans started calling him out on it. They said it was all a stunt, a PR move to look good for the internet, and the silence from Kai only made it worse.
Cenat, where's your school at? Huh? Where's your school at?
Like, dude, I gotta call Shenangy about. Hold on, no. I didn't see this. So wait. What is this clip?
What clip?
This.
What is that?
It's you reacting to the Kai school.
I'm speaking of truth, bro. Where is the proof that it's building schools? It could announce Mafia 3, but where the schools at? Huh?
When he finally addressed it, his explanation didn't convince anyone. He said that construction had started out but was taking longer than expected. But by that point, the damage was already done.
Should people realize what it takes to actually launch a school? Especially when you build it. You need to find the land, you need to buy the land, you need to get authorization from the government to build a school. You need to actually build a school. And then you need to hire your teachers and get your accreditation from the ministry. So for us who have launched 16 schools in 10 different African countries, we know it can't take less than 2 years. It's impossible, especially if you want to do things right, and we want to do things right.
Absolutely.
The story that once made him look selfless now made him look fake. And that's really when the narrative truly started to shift around Kai. Kai went from being seen as the realest streamer alive to being called Hollywood Kai. Fans started saying everything he did was performative. His laugh, his energy, his reactions, all scripted for clips and content. The authenticity that built his empire was gone. Now it was all about sponsorships, brand control, and staying viral. People started noticing that how disconnected he seemed from the community that made him famous.
I'm far from fake, and I want y'all niggas to know that. When I'm getting my foot in these doors, I'm really fessing niggas up live though.
Then came his fallout with other creators. People noticed how Kai distanced himself from old friends, especially the ones who helped him early on. The moment that really rubbed fans the wrong way was when he started ignoring other streamers who supported him before he was famous.
Wait, what? Kai's doing IRL? What? All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know.
Suddenly, Kai didn't seem like the guy who made it out. He seemed like a guy who forgot where he came from. That's a dangerous look in the world of streaming, where relatability is everything.
I feel bad now because it's like, the literally was waiting all day and posted a flyer and all types of shit. You saying who give a bro? It's not about who gives a it's about like the nigga time. It's a stream. You feel me? I don't know. I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it. It might not be on my stream, but I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. So to dedicate a day to now thinking. Bro, y'all just messing with Jinxie, gang.
For years, people watched Kai because he felt like one of them. Now it feels like he's playing a character, a superstar pretending to be down to earth. It's the same problem that's destroyed countless online creators before him. The parties, the designer fits, the brand deals, they've all built a wall between Kai and his audience. And when that connection breaks, the audience doesn't just drift away quietly, they turn on you. That's exactly what's happening to Kai right now. Every minor mistake becomes a scandal. Every clip taken out of context becomes proof that Kai has changed. And whether it's fair or not, perception is reality online. Even when Kai does something positive, it's overshadowed by the growing idea that he's fake.
Why does everyone hate Kai Cenat? Like out of nowhere. Like what happened? That is a genuine question. I thought you sent all the money that your aunt sends you to Kai Cenat. So I don't know why do all you guys hate him out of nowhere?
It's like every time he tries to fix his image, people just dig deeper into his past. The same energy that built his empire is now tearing it down slowly. Kai Cenat's situation isn't unique. It's what happens when a creator becomes too big for their own community. When someone who started out as one of us becomes one of them, fame changes the game.
We did it. We made history.
It forces creators into survival mode, where they have to balance being authentic with being marketable. Kai's not the first person to go through it, and he won't be the last. But what's interesting about Kai is that he's still on top.
Oh my God, Marcus.
What the fuck? He still pulls millions of views, he still trends every week, and he still dominates streaming. But underneath that success, the cracks are showing. And if he doesn't rebuild that connection with the people who made him, it's only a matter of time before someone else takes his place.
You know, we out here stepping away from Adidas, like the shit that Kai sent somebody. That's some industry plant shit. He gonna be talking shit about my pants.
So he's an industry plant. He's an
of course, he's the opposite. Total fucking that exact genre is the most industry plant.
Kai Cenat is at a crossroads right now. He's not canceled, he's not irrelevant, but the perception around him is shifting fast. The same community that once cheered him on is now questioning him. They're wondering if he's still the same kid who dreamed of making it or just another celebrity chasing the next viral moment. And that's the dangerous part about fame. You can lose your authenticity long before you lose your audience. Kai still has time to turn things around, but if he doesn't, the fall from grace won't be loud, it'll be quiet. People won't hate him, they'll just stop caring. And in the world of streaming, that's the only thing worse than being hated, is being forgotten. So, is Kai Cenat really becoming hated, or is this just what happens when someone gets too successful for their own good? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Because whether you love him or hate him, one thing's for sure, the story of Kai Cenat isn't over. It's just getting started.